Ow. So we're on the DJI Action 4. We got a bunch of stuff to test. I want to talk about this Pocket 3 and how it might have killed off the camera industry, very similar to how smartphones did it years ago. Same type of deal.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
Now, I don't mean to alarm you, but in a Camera Conspiracies first, I had a company actually make something for only me. And depending on how good it looks, they might make it for you. I'm just throwing it out there. Freewell has made me a Black Pro mist filter for this action cam. It slides right on there. We're gonna get some glimmer hope. They sent me their ND kit too, so we'll see if that does anything. But I asked them, like, do you have a mist filter as well? They're like, no. Do people really want that for action cams? Yeah, we do. And so he was like, you know what? I'll make you one. If your audience likes it, maybe we'll make more. They're judging how much demand there is for this. Is it even on? Oh my God. The clouds went by. Mist engaged. So it's going to be a long ranty video about DJI's many problems and feats of triumph today. So we just test a bunch of stuff while we rant. The first thing I want to mention, DJI Pocket 3. Sounds fantastic. It's the first camera that I'm actually debating buying pre-order. It's already available. You just order it. It's not pre-anything. But like, I want it. It would be fun. They have so many fun features, and the little filters, like how you can make, you know how I do that myself. I just do this sometimes, and I'm beautiful. I can do that in camera for them. That's hilarious. I could have so much fun with that thing. But in my opinion, I think for video shooters, that thing kills off a whole bunch of stuff, just like the smartphone industry did years ago to the point and shoots and the bridge cams. Like, the writing was on the wall. As soon as your phone could take pictures, camera companies must have been like, uh-oh, like it's over for you. And now with this Pocket 3, just comparing it to everything, all the 1-inch sensor compacts, it has so much better stabe. The autofocus is phase detect, 4K 120p, 10-bit log. It's like, there's nothing looming or in existence. Like Canon's V10, that's a 1-inch sensor, but it has no stabe, only digital. It crops in, we're doing HD 120. It's like utter trash, no good autofocus. They don't even dual pixel it up in that bitch. Like, what are you doing? And then most phones look very unnatural, so the DJI is gonna kill phones. Just like smartphones killed cameras, DJI is killing phones. It's a reverse karma type of thing. Oh God, you're in the trees. Smartphones are known for a very digital look, and iPhone 15 Pro is the only one so far doing log that actually takes away some sharpness and saturation. So there's one phone that can compete with the Osmo, and I bet it probably loses in a lot of ways. 4K 120p on the Osmo, you can't do that, iPhone freak.
Yeah, what are you doing for that?
It's a vlog.
Yeah?
Yeah, you want to be in the vlog?
Yeah?
Yeah? He wants one. Ow. Sharp ass tripod? What the hell are you made of? Wolverine's claws? Alright, little side rant, and then we get to other cameras that the Pocket 3 destroys in its path. This mist filter did not exist. I reach out to DJI because some guy made a video about a hack where you put these rubber rings that came with the Action 3 onto the lens, you double them up, and then you get a 40.5 mil filter thread, upscale it to 49, and then you can put any filter you want on there and a lens cap. So I was like, hot damn, that sounds great. So I wanted to buy some, and you can't buy them anywhere. And so I contact DJI saying, where can I get them? Like, I'll buy them off you. And he's like, we don't have them. Eventually he creates a special order. I buy them, $2 for 2 rings, $12 shipping somehow. Okay, whatever, ignoring that. I'm waiting like 9 days. It went from Los Angeles to further away from my house in 9 days. Still in Los Angeles, just another area of the city. And I'm like, where is this thing? And I contacted him, like, how come it's stuck there just waiting? And he's like, oh, sorry about that. We'll correct it. Here's another tracking number, and it's for a different order. So like he's resending it. So then I watched the original order running towards my house. Eventually, 26 days later, it's waiting, boom, I get it. 3.5 weeks it took for 2 little rubber rings, and then there's another order on the way to my house somehow. Freewell, in the meantime, somehow created their own mist filter from scratch that arrived before the 2 rubber rings from DJI. So now we have 2 options. I have the other one in my bag. Dare we switch to that? This looks terrible. Wow. It's that damn cloud. Why do you exist? Everything else is clear. We'd have a nice glimmer hope shot, but you exist. Now, as amazing as this cloudy day footage looks, I'm sure, in an action cam, Freewell has this ND pack. I just want to see the difference, because we probably don't have friendly shutter speed, even though it's a cloudy day. Let's see what NDs do. It doesn't look like it's friendly yet, and I look like a moron waving to my own camera. I hope no one saw that. Okay, ND32. That feels like we're more in the realm. I should have just set the settings manually and then we would know for sure, but any color casting? Gray card, anyone? All right, I'm bored of that. They also have a circular polarizer. I'll test the NDs on a hyperlapse and see if I can get some friendly motion trails type of thing. Polarizer should prevent reflections. You ever vlog and then you can see yourself vlogging? It's really unprofessional. Let's see what happens with the polarizer. Did it take away the reflection? Oh man, that is exciting, huh? That could be fun on its own, just having that. So they're cool little filters, huh? They slide right on. They don't come off easy. Not bad. He almost killed me. Okay, let's see some store reflections with the polarizer on there. So the Pocket 3, I know like photographers and hybrid shooters are gonna be like, what are you talking about? Like even a ZVE1, you can zoom in. Oh my God, the 20 megapixels. Wow. I get it if you want to take photos, but this Pocket 3 is designed for video, and that's what I love. That's what I've been waiting for. I would have to argue that even a full-frame camera would be less useful for vlogging and cinematic, even slow-motion street videography might be amazing on that thing. It's so discreet. You could just be like filming her. Nobody would know, and you get 4K 120, HD 240. I did some number crunching. It's gonna be about $1,150 Canadian to order the Pocket 3 and the little accessories that I need. And I'm still kind of debating the Creator Pack. I don't know why, just to get the wide angle lens for $200 instead of just buying it for $40. So I'm debating that. Let's switch to my creation. Okay, right now we are on the Freewell Created Mist filter. Let's switch over to a Glimmer Glass 3, which might be super overkill or the best thing we've ever seen in our lives. Did I bring that rubber piece? So I have to put a rubber piece on, and then I fit, this is actually another side rant. The 40.5 mil filters don't fit. Thanks, asshole. I put 2 rubber things on, bought my 40.5 mil thing from China, waited. It got here before the DJI delivery, by the way. Put it on, not even close, like it's loose. I hate you so much, YouTubers. I want to punch you in the crotch. But thankfully, somehow I had a 37 to 49 mil, and that actually fits on just the one rubber ring. It's very tight, but it does work. Let's switch to it now, shall we? Okay, a cloud did go by, but it might pass soon. We now have a Glimmer Glass 3 filter on. I think something's gonna come of this. It's a good thing. Is it too bloomy? Or is it just the most beautiful thing we've ever seen? Skin tones perfected. Even though you have acne, you're not as disgusting. And I like that. I also bought a close focusing filter for this, 49 mil, so we'll switch to that soon. But when it comes to killing off almost, oh, that would have been magical, but it wasn't. When it comes to killing off most cameras, like, name me a camera you would rather have for vlogging. Like, I've been debating 2 cameras lately, the Canon R8 and the Nikon Z30 for some reason. I don't even know why. Just because it's so small and light, and I'm desperately trying to try a Nikon camera and see. Like, this is the only company I haven't fully dived into every camera they have. It's the Nikon. I'm like, what am I missing? Something? I want to know. So it's like that. It's very light, but like compared to the Action or Pocket 3, why would you? Like, it'll be so much more stable. 1-inch sensor, good enough. 4K 120p 10-bit, like it kills it in every way. And the Canon R8, okay, your full frame, does that really matter? You're gonna have super shaky footage. You're maybe $3,000 with a lens, Canadian. Like, what benefit do you have? You lose 4K 120 to 4K 60, and your HD 240 down to 180. You have no advantage. I don't think there's a camera on Earth, except maybe the Sony ZVE1. With the super dynamic crop, 30%, you're still bigger than this sensor of the Pocket. But like I'm telling you, it's almost micro four thirds size sensor. If you consider the Panasonic G9 with its electronic stayed crop of 10%, I think that brings it to a 2.2 crop factor. Whereas DJI Pocket 3 is a 2.7. You're in the ballpark there. And you have your own gimbal. Wow. All right, enough of this ridiculous selfie stick. I don't know why I tried that out today. Let's switch to the close focusing filter and then we wrap up. Will I buy this Pocket 3 or not? Glimmer glass or close focus better? Now we have some fake tonne on the sides. I'm actually in focus for once. Light package, I can put a lens cap on there. I'm pretty happy with this. Why the hell would I get the Pocket 3? So much money spent for no gain whatsoever, other than I'll definitely be in focus, slightly blurrier background, 1-inch sensor, so more dynamic range. I do appreciate that. Worth it? No. But sometimes you gotta have a little fun, don't ya? This thing focuses really close, I think. there's no perfect length. This is the +2 version. Links are down below. 1 would be better, because I'd like to have it out here. That was a mistake. Oh man, I should have went with another company. But hot damn, I tell you, all the time I've been spending looking for like Canon R8 or Nikon Z30 deals, or like even a ZVE1, I would consider getting that, just to have 2 Sony cameras. One's for wildlife, the ZVE1 would be all YouTuber stuff, better color science maybe, but like that's $2,500. I just saw one used, that's a lot of money. All I really want is to have fun. Fun is the thing we're going for here. Like I had a lot of fun on the 360 cams, where it's full body vlogs, and like fun is the name of the game here. And the Pocket 3 looks to be one of the more fun cameras. Just all the little things you can do. You can track yourself around. I could find uses for it. Nobody has so far on YouTube, you bunch of scrubs. But like I could find a way. I could track that bike guy. The face beauty mode, I could have white teeth for once. I would totally do that up to max and just smile at you for hours. Oh, the fun could be had. So I'm debating it. I'm gonna wait a little bit to see if those things ever come in stock, the mist filter. And if that happens, then you sell this and the GoPro, you basically have your money back. Menopause 2, the musical. Wow. Wow. There was a first one in such high demand that they had to make a sequel. I can't say I'm buying tickets, but I might sneak in through the back. I'm slightly curious. Honestly though, it's the first exciting release we've had in a long time. It's a revolutionary camera, it really is. Its own stabilization without crops, doing nice specs with nice footage. And mist filters, they're thinking of everything. It's a video designed camera, and it's pretty good. So I might pounce, might not, we'll see, depending on how this footage looked today in the clouds. It would look much better on cloudy days for vlogging in back alleyways. I'm gonna leave. I don't think we learned too much. I'm all over the place with this bullshit episode, but thank you for watching it and buying something through my affiliate links. How you doing? You subscribing for more videos? I'll see you.